need some competition out here. Come on.
They have to do that. Our people don't.
Interested in promoting your brand, business, or talent on Hip Hop News Uncensored? Hit me up right now at advertise@hiphopun.com. That's advertise@hiphopun.com. Hit me ASAP. Very affordable rates. Now to our regularly scheduled program. Let's
Understood. Thank you.
Absolutely. I'm going to transition a little bit because somebody else we saw at the Super Bowl yesterday was Kanye West, and he's been in the news a lot, going through and airing out a lot of personal stuff online. And we don't really get into that here, especially with the children and stuff like that. But it's crazy to even see. What do you think about Kanye West and his certain situation with his family? Do you think it's more of a publicity thing, or do you think we're actually watching him go through personal stuff in real time? And how do you feel about that being aired on social media?
Well, I think it should not be aired on social media. I think that he did love his family, and I think that he should have been invited to the birthday party, which I'm glad that Swiss Beats gave him the address and he was able to come and see his kids for the birthday party. I think that's foul. But if you're a loose cannon, you never know what somebody's going to do once they get there. Kanye has proven to be that loose cannon. I think that going to the Super Bowl with his kids was great. Going to the Super Bowl with his kids with a whole black stocking over his head was ridiculous. We now know why Michael had masks on his kids. Michael had masks on his kids to preserve their identity for a long time. And we get that. But what Kanye is doing, I mean, I don't have the answers. I don't even know the man. But I would say that he needs to take some time off. The best thing he's done is created the gospel choir. The choir is amazing. They sang at DMX's funeral. It was breathtaking. The choir is amazing. And I think that he's, trying to do his best to hold on to some religion and some semblance of normalcy. But the bubble that he's in and the family he married into do not do any of that. They exploit every opportunity. They got off of Bravo and now they ran over to Hulu or something like that because they can't live off camera. What are they going to do if they're not on camera? I don't know why Kim chose to have 4 children with an obviously mentally disturbed man. She had 2, but she had to press it to get 4 kids through surrogate and everything. Is that for her love of children, or is that because she want to take over the Yeezy brand one day? I don't know, but I don't think that he has probably mourned the death of his mother, Donda. I don't think that he is mourning the end of the relationship without it being all in public. I just think he needs some TLC. He needs to go to an island and chill and cool out and get his thoughts together by whatever means necessary. Because right now, we really miss the college dropout Kanye and not really thinking so much about this recent Kanye,
Yeah, that's real talk. What is
And those Yeezys are ugly, by the way.
some of them are. Some of them I actually like.
Yeah, me too.
What is it about the Kardashians? Because you've been on record in the past saying some things about the Kardashians. Do you think they're like evil or just some gold digging chicks? Like, what do you think about them in general?
No, they don't. I do not think they're gold diggers. They have plenty of gold on their own.
Yeah.
They don't have to go for nobody's money. They have plenty of money. They'll all die with money. The kids have money, and their kids are going to have money. They have created generational wealth amongst that brand. I don't think they're man eaters or anything. I think it comes with a lot when you want to be with the Kardashian. You are going to get followed. You are going to be asked for interviews. You are going to have your privacy interrupted. You are. And if you're not a strong enough person, then that's going to get to you. I mean, myself, I'm a pretty public chick. if I go out with a guy, they're gonna photograph it if we're in certain areas. If I take them on a red carpet with me, they're gonna write about it. And a lot of guys just don't need all that extra hoopla, especially if they're really trying to get into you. I think Kim and her family are kind of awesome because I have a big family too. I'm the eighth of 8 children. I have 7 brothers and sisters. There's a bunch of them. I know what a big family dynamic is like, and it's really great. And it's very gang-like. If one likes you, then everybody likes you. The minute they stop not liking you, then none of them like you anymore. You can't access any of them. We saw that with Scott Disick, who, never did marry Courtney, who's now getting ready to probably be engaged to, the drummer guy that she's seeing. And so I don't think they're necessarily man eaters, but I think they come with a lot. And if you're going to step into that position for love, then it's going to take a toll on you. If you are the gold digger and you happen to get in there, more power to you. I guess they got enough lawyers and enough relatives to fight you on any of that. But I just think that, it comes with a lot if you mess with a Kardashian. Plus, they're extremely great looking girls by the California standard of beauty, even if they've had adjustments and stuff. Because obviously, if you men would stop liking girls with fake titties, they would stop getting fake titties. But you don't care no more. If you men like to run your hands through your women's hair and don't like wigs, women would have more pride about their hair and not wear wigs and make the Asian hair companies billions and billions of dollars. It's a lot to do with you guys, the way women are presenting themselves these days. But you don't care no more. As long as the bitch looks good on your arm. You don't care if she wears a wig. You don't care if she got fake titties. You don't care if she got a fake ass. You don't care. And so because you don't care and you like it, now there's competition for the titties, competition for your ass looks this way. And I've been to Jamaica and Africa several times, and you don't see that over there. And them women are beautiful naturally. But you got these now all these young girls are trying to grow up and look like a damn Kardashian instead of trying to look like a Viola Davis or look like a Layla Hathaway or look like a Leela James. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. On the other aspect of that, you see the women, they go for the money, they go for the cars, they go for the glitz, they go for the glamour. And this is what we watch. This is what we project on social media. You either have to have the fake ass, the fake titties, fake lips, and the fake hair and the expensive stuff. And the men have to have all this expensive, lavish, look at me, my dick's bigger than the next man kind of competition that goes on in front of us. And then the youth that don't even have nearly as much income or financial situations to get these kind of things done on them. They look at this as the height of success. It's all fake is what I'm trying to get to. How fake is this shit really? Hollywood, music, all of it, from being in there, how authentic is it? How fake is it in your opinion?
Extremely fake.
Yeah.
Extremely fake. But people like fake. Because like I said, if these girls that have the fake titties and fake asses wouldn't pull and attract you guys, then they would stop doing it. If there was a big resurgence and guys were like, I'm not fucking with no more bitches with fake titties. If a lot of ballers came out and said that would put a new perspective on stuff. How in the world would a regular girl compete with these gorgeous bitches that have surgery to try to get a man that they could love and that would treat them well and they can live a lavish lifestyle? That's like saying if you don't do this, you'll never get a man that's worth anything. And that's just not true, because there's plenty of couples in the South who would not never think about no surgery, who have loyal men who will stick with them forever. I know some, they're in my family. But the women that you're talking about that are gold diggers, the women that you're talking about that will sleep with a guy and try to get pregnant immediately, the women that you are talking about that want Birkin bags and shit like that, they're selling themselves. That's prostitution too. Because 9 times out of 10, those guys, once they get you and they get you in the house and you're driving the car you want and the house you want and the bag you want, they're like, okay, now shut up. I'm going to go over here and fuck these bitches. Don't say shit. because you got what you wanted. You wanted this house, didn't you? You wanted these bags, didn't you? You didn't really want me. And then the girls would be like, well, yeah, I did want you. Well, would you want me if I didn't have nothing? Oh my God. Well, I have to think about that. See, I prefer to see couples that, like Steph and Aisha, they went to school together. They've been together for years. She looks great. I don't think she's had no surgeries or nothing like that. And they're together and actually doing the show now to try to help couples, But other than that, yeah, if you got a fake broad and a fake man and he's only throwing bottles out to trap you and pull you, you got girls that are only getting breast augmentation and stuff to pull a guy like that, then that's not basing your relationship on anything that's real.
Yeah.
Right. Earlier you talked about, if you would take.
I mean, shit, I would love to get a tummy. I would love to get a tummy tuck and fat transfer. But my daughter, what'd she say? She refuses to let any of that happen. She said, Mom, you can only get surgery if it's to improve the quality of your life. Like I had double knee replacement surgery. I certainly, and that gave me my life back. I certainly have enough money to get any surgery that I choose to. But what if you go out like doctor? What if, for the sake of vanity, you get a tummy tuck, you get infected, and you fucking die? You did that for vanity, not because it was to improve your quality of life, so to speak. Because you can be loved with a belly. You can be loved with flat titties. You can be loved. I see it all the time. That's the couples that you look like. You be like, what is he doing with her? Guess what? She treats him right, and he loves her. So, people just got to get into people ain't got to do shit. They ain't got to do nothing because I say it. But I just think that it's a sad commentary on society, and our kids grow up, and some of them want lip injections and breast jobs at fucking 14, 15, and 16 years old when they haven't even finished growing. And some of these Hollywood parents allow that.
Yeah.